Windows 11 feels like it's got everything, but there are a few settings that you absolutely need to change. So in this video, I'm sharing my favorite tricks to make your PC run faster, smoother, and more under control. Let's turn your setup into a powerhouse. Windows 11 can be great, but let's face it, if you don't tweak a few things, it'll feel like you're fighting it. Most PCs are stuck with slow startup, unwanted apps, and too many notifications. But the good news is you don't have to live like that. A few quick adjustments make a huge difference, and that's what I'm showing you in today's video. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Safety Detectives, and today let's ditch the bloat and get Windows 11 working the way that it should. Windows 11 can be a bit overwhelming right out of the box. There's a ton of features, but a lot of them just slow you down or get in your way. So let's fix that with a couple of quick changes to make your PC run faster and smoother. Fix number one is to speed up your startup. Let's kick things off by getting rid of those unnecessary apps that slow your computer down right when you boot it up. Windows 11 loves to load a bunch of stuff that doesn't need to be running. So here's what you need to do. Open your settings, head to apps, and then go to startup. From here, you can turn off any app that you don't need to start immediately. Plus, from the task manager, sort startup by startup impact and disable any high entries that you don't need at boot. By doing this, your PC will start up much faster and you'll free up resources that are just sitting there doing nothing. Fix number two is to let StorageSense do the cleanup for you. Instead of manually going through your files, let Windows do this for you. To set this up, just go to Settings, then System, and find Storage. From there, turn on StorageSense and set it to clean up every single week. It'll clear out all that junk like temp files, system cache, and other unnecessary clutter. You'll notice your PC running smoother and you won't have to worry about deleting random files anymore. Fix number three is to master the taskbar like a pro. Windows 11 loves to move stuff around, and if you're like me, you hate hunting for stuff. First up, Windows 11 moved your start button and all of your taskbar icons to the center by default. And sure, it's fancy, but it's not always efficient. So right-click on the taskbar, go to Taskbar Settings, then Taskbar Behaviors, and switch alignment to left if that feels more natural for you. And while you're there, hide the stuff that you don't use, maybe the search box, widgets, or the chat and Teams icon. Less clutter means more breathing room for what actually matters and the tools that you actually use. Fix number four is that File Explorer tabs are your friend. Remember how browsers have tabs? Well, yeah, Windows 11 finally got the memo on that. Open File Explorer and hit Control-T to open a new tab instead of juggling multiple windows. To close a tab, Control-W will do the trick, and suddenly your desktop isn't a mess of windows anymore. And pro tip for you, you can hold Shift and right-click on a file or folder to see the full context menu immediately. This will save you extra clicks when you need the real options. Fix number five is notifications. Be the boss, not a victim. Windows loves to tell you everything. New app updates, reminders, suggestions, you name it, and most of it are complete distractions. So head over to Settings, System, and Notifications, and instead of shutting everything off, just pick the apps that actually matter to you. Your calendar, sure, it can stay, but Candy Crush, well, I think you can live without that buzzing every 5 minutes. Fix number six, energy saver. Keep your PC cool and your bill low. Laptops aren't the only ones that care about battery life. Desktops can eat up electricity too. So to fix this, go to Settings, System, Power and Battery, Energy Saver, and turn it on. It throttles background stuff and keeps your PC running efficiently without slowing you down. The thing is, unless you're gaming, rendering videos, or doing something heavy, this little tweak will save power and keep things cool. And it might even shave a couple of bucks off your electricity bill. Simple, but surprisingly effective. Fix number seven is to OneDrive notifications and the annoying pop-ups. OneDrive loves to help by reminding you about memories, file suggestions, or that random folder you opened one time. But on a desktop, it's basically spam. So here's the easy fix. Right-click on the OneDrive icon in your system tray, go to Settings, Notifications, turn off On This Day, and any other non-essential alerts. Now you'll still get critical stuff like sync errors, but your PC stops acting like it's running its own social feed. Finally, some peace and quiet. And while you're there, check autosave and sync only the folders that you actually use. This will cut down the background activity and slowdowns. Fix number 8 is Focused Assist. Take control of distractions. Windows 11 is full of notifications as we discussed, and even after trimming OneDrive and app alerts, you'll still get pings, dings, and banners when you're in the zone. Enter Focus Assist, your new best friend. Go to Settings, System, Focus Assist, and choose Priority Only or alarms only. Priority only shows notifications from apps and contacts you actually care about. Alarms only makes sure that only the truly critical stuff gets through. Set it to automatically activate during work hours or gaming sessions so you won't be interrupted by Teams messages at 2 a.m. or random app reminders. And if you want to toggle this instantly, just press Windows N and hit the Focus Assist quick toggle, no settings digging required. Fix number 9 is snap layouts. Work smarter, not harder. Ever juggle a dozen windows and lose track of where everything went? Well, Windows 11 has your back with snap layouts. Hover over the maximum button of any window and you'll see layout options from split screen, thirds, or even quarters. Pick one and your windows will snap neatly into place. And you can even drag a window to the left or right edge and Windows will suggest layouts for the rest of your other apps. And if, like me, you like your keyboard shortcuts, then hit Windows Z to instantly bring up the snap layouts menu. Then use Windows and the arrow keys to shuffle windows around without touching the mouse. Suddenly, multitasking feels effortless. Fix number 10 is virtual desktops. Separate work from chaos. If your desktop looks like a hurricane hit it, virtual desktops are your sanity saver. Instead of cramming everything into one screen, you can create multiple desktops for different tasks, work, gaming, browsing, or whatever else you're up to. To do this, hit Windows Tab, then New Desktop, and suddenly you have a clean workspace. You can switch between them with Windows Control left or right arrows, and all the apps will stay organized in their own lanes. And the best part, you can even customize each desktop, like different wallpapers, apps, or setups. So when you jump into a meeting or start a game, your focus stays intact and your mess stays hidden. Fix number 11 is Clipboard, emoji, and screenshots, everyday time savers. Windows 11 finally makes copying and multitasking way less painful. Press Windows V to open your Clipboard history, and you can see recent copies and pin the ones that you reuse all the time. And if you need symbols or emojis fast, just hit Windows period and drop in anything from emojis to special characters without leaving your app. For screenshots, Windows Shift S lets you grab a region, window, or full screen and copies it straight to your clipboard. Quick, tidy, and done. Fix 12 is File Explorer quick access tweaks. Get to what matters fast. File Explorer is where you spend a lot of time, so let's make it actually useful. Right-click anything you use frequently and pin it to quick access. Now those folders are front and center every time you open Explorer. Next, clean up the clutter. Head to View, Options, Privacy, and uncheck Show Recently Used Files in Quick Access if you don't want random downloads and old docs crowding your shortcuts. And in View Show, enable file name extensions and hidden items. Seeing extensions helps you avoid sneaky files, and hidden items gives you full control when you need it. Fix number 13 is Quick Wins plus Recovery Safety Net. Before we wrap up, here are 2 final tweaks that give you peace of mind and a little extra speed. First, clear out your junk files. Press Windows R, type %temp%, and delete what you can. It's messy, but it frees up space instantly. Second, set up Recovery Safety Net. Search Create a Restore Point, turn on protection for your system drive, and set aside a few % of space. Create a restore point now, so if a driver or update breaks something later, you can roll back in a matter of minutes instead of reinstalling everything. These little tweaks will make your system feel cleaner right away, but if you want a hands-off way to keep your PC fast, then check out our video covering the tools that we tested that do all of this automatically. But there you have it, 13 tweaks to get your Windows 11 running smoother, faster, and just better. From startup apps to Focus Assist and everything in between, these are the changes that most people overlook but power users rely on. Even if you try just a few of them, your PC will feel less like it's fighting you and more like it's working with you. Be sure to hit the like button if you found a new tip in this video, and drop a comment to let us know which tweak made the biggest difference in your setup. But as always, thank you so much for watching. This has been Safety Detectives, keeping your tech running fast, clean, and under control, and we'll see you in the next video.